Food is a powerful tool in managing heart health and preventing chronic conditions. For example, diets high in saturated fat, sodium, and sugar can lead to elevated cholesterol levels, one of the main risk factors for heart disease. Hi, I'm Lisa Valenti, registered dietitian with Healthline. Today, we're taking a closer look at what to eat to help prevent heart disease. You might be concerned about heart disease if you have a family history of heart issues, have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, or have high cholesterol or blood pressure. Being aware of what you put on your plate is one significant factor that can help reduce your risk of heart disease, and it's never too early to start eating better. Don't sleep on other significant factors, including getting enough physical activity, managing stress, maintaining a moderate weight, quitting smoking, drinking alcohol in moderation or not at all, and of course, getting enough quality sleep. Before making any changes to your diet, it's important to talk with your doctor and healthcare team. So, what exactly does a heart-healthy diet look like? Let's dig in. Research on the role of what you eat and heart health can feel dizzying and is constantly evolving. That said, 3 dietary patterns have been shown to be particularly protective against heart disease: the Mediterranean diet, the DASH diet, and a plant-based diet. While exact guidelines vary, these diets are similar because they minimize added sugars and highly processed foods such as soft drinks, candies, baked goods, or chips. Instead, these patterns encourage lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole, minimally processed plant-based foods like fresh produce and unsalted and unsweetened nuts and seeds. By increasing healthy fats, fiber, and essential nutrients while reducing added sugar, saturated fat, and salt, these eating patterns can support heart health by promoting healthier cholesterol and blood pressure levels, improving blood sugar management, reducing chronic inflammation, and supporting a moderate weight. Let's take a closer look at each diet. The Mediterranean diet. Based on the traditional eating patterns of people living in the Mediterranean region, the Mediterranean diet emphasizes eating healthy fats, especially olive oil, whole grains, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. It also includes moderate amounts of fish, lean poultry, and low-fat or fat-free dairy. It limits foods that are highly processed or high in added sugar or saturated fat. Following the Mediterranean diet has been consistently linked with an overall reduced risk of cardiovascular events like heart attack or stroke. It's also been shown to benefit weight, blood sugar management, and cholesterol levels. Check out our video, we'll link it here for a more in-depth look into the Mediterranean diet. DASH diet. The Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension diet, more commonly known as the DASH diet, was developed to help reduce high blood pressure, a condition that increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. The diet is similar to the Mediterranean diet in that it focuses on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins like fish, chicken, beans, and legumes, while also limiting the intake of red meat, saturated fat, and added sugars. What makes the DASH diet different from the Mediterranean diet is that it limits salt intake to no more than 2,300 milligrams per day or 1,500 milligrams per day, depending on your goals, essentially only a dash of salt. It also only allows a certain number of servings from each food group depending on your daily goals. So about 6 to 8 servings of grains, 6 fewer servings of meat and fish, or 4 to 5 servings of vegetables and fruits. In addition to helping lower blood pressure, the DASH diet has been linked with benefits for other heart disease risk factors, including weight, type 2 diabetes, and cholesterol levels. Then there's plant-based diets. Plant-based diets have risen in popularity for numerous reasons. Unlike a fully vegan lifestyle, which strictly eliminates all animal products, plant-based diets encourage eating mostly plant-based foods, but still include small amounts of dairy, eggs, fish, and other animal products. A whole foods plant-based diet would also limit your intake of highly processed food. These dietary patterns, including vegetarian, flexitarian, and vegan patterns, have been associated with better cholesterol levels, improved blood sugar management, moderate body weight, and a lower risk of heart disease. Still, keep in mind that the protective benefit of any dietary pattern depends on the types and quality of the foods you're actually eating. Now let's explore a bit deeper into the weeds and look at emerging research on specific foods that might help prevent heart disease. We've covered the basics: eat more whole foods and less processed foods. But it's a bit more complicated than that. Certain foods that help support your gut or contain special molecules called phytosterols might also play a role in preventing heart disease. Aim to eat probiotic-rich fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut, and prebiotic fiber-rich foods to support your gut. Foods that deliver phytosterols include nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. Quick tips for heart-healthy meals. We know what to eat, let's talk about how to get it on your plate. Keep heart-healthy staples in your pantry. To make cooking at home easier, keep heart-healthy ingredients on hand. Beans, lentils, whole grain pasta, and brown rice are great pantry staples. Canned items like diced tomatoes have long shelf lives and can form the base of easy, budget-friendly dinners. Look for low sodium or no salt added on the label. For healthy fats, consider keeping a few nuts, seeds, and heart-healthy cooking oils like olive oil stocked in your pantry as well. Use healthier cooking techniques. Frying food contributes large amounts of calories and saturated fat. Instead, try other cooking methods that require less oil and can be done using healthier sources of fat like olive or avocado oil. For example, try baking, steaming, roasting, broiling, and air frying. Sheet pan meals are easy to toss in the oven to bake. Pressure cookers can help you steam veggies quickly, and air fryers will still give you that crispy crunch without all the extra oil and fat. Get creative with spices. Following a heart-healthy eating plan doesn't have to be bland and boring. Spices, herbs, and sodium-free seasoning blends are all great ways to add a punch of flavor without needing to add as much salt. Ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, curcumin, garlic, coriander, black pepper, and fennel are great options to spice up your food. Get familiar with portion sizes. While it doesn't have to be exact, having a general understanding of what portion sizes look like for different foods can be very helpful. 1 serving of whole wheat pasta is 2 ounces or about a half cup cooked, and 1 serving of cooked red meat is 3 ounces or about the size of a deck of playing cards. Knowing these portion sizes can help ensure you're getting enough of some foods like vegetables and prevent you from eating too much of other ones, especially foods that are a little higher in calories, saturated fat, salt, and added sugar. To put this into perspective, a 1 ounce serving of cheddar cheese has about 113 calories and 30% of the daily value for saturated fat. Now, if you eat just 1 extra slice or 2 ounces, you'll have about 226 calories and 60% of your saturated fat. When you do the math, it's really easy to see why understanding portions is so important, especially for those key nutrients you want to minimize or maximize. 1 baby spinach leaf in a smoothie isn't gonna cut it for your heart health. Cook more meals at home. While convenient, takeout and fast food meals are typically low in vegetables and other essential nutrients, and they're high in sodium, calories, and saturated fat. Ordering delivery also isn't that great on your wallet. Cooking more meals at home is one of the best ways to improve the quality of what you eat because it gives you control over the amount and types of ingredients you use. Plus, by planning and preparing your meals ahead of time, you can save yourself time and money. To make it even simpler for you, we've included some heart-healthy recipe links down below. How to eat when you're dining out. Although beneficial, you don't always have to dine at home to follow a heart-healthy diet. Social interactions like eating at restaurants with friends are important for reducing stress levels, and reduced stress levels is good for your heart. The key is learning how to select healthier options. So here are some healthy swaps to keep in mind the next time you visit your favorite restaurant. Seeing the word crispy on a menu is a good hint that an item is likely battered and fried. Opt for grilled, broiled, or baked entrees instead. When possible, order whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, or farro instead of white and refined grains. For soups and curries, look for broth or tomato-based options rather than items made with heavy cream. Don't forget about beverages. Instead of a cocktail or sweetened beverage, sip on an alcohol-free option like a low-sugar mocktail or seltzer. Of course, water is always a healthy and free way to go. Need more help? Let's go over a few additional tips to set you up for success. Making a healthy decision can be difficult in the moment, especially if you're hungry and distracted. Looking at the menu and making a plan ahead of time is a great way to help you stick to your plan. It's okay to ask questions. Servers are trained to know how each meal is prepared, and if they don't know the answer, they can find out. Just be sure to ask nicely. For entrees that come with a side, choose a steamed vegetable or salad when possible. Restaurants are known for large portion sizes. To keep those in check, consider asking for a to-go box with your meal and keeping half for later. When it comes to heart health, food is just one piece of the puzzle. Engaging in regular physical activity, not smoking, managing stress levels, and getting adequate sleep are also essential. Keep in mind that you don't need to overhaul your diet and lifestyle overnight. Setting 1 or 2 realistic goals at a time, tracking your food intake, and building a support team of doctors, a registered dietitian, and other healthcare professionals are all great first steps. And remember, aim for progress over perfection. We hope these tips make your heart health journey a little bit easier. We'd also love to hear your favorite heart-healthy grocery store finds or tips for dining out in the comment section down below. For more resources and support, be sure to check out healthline.com, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more from me and Healthline.